Hello guys and welcome back. While the world slowly loads in, as I have just loaded this game. Welcome back to Whizzo's Survival World, where today we are going to be making a cow farm in a bit. But for now, we are going to be having a look. Remember last episode we had the little hiccup with the world generation. I figured out why that had happened. It's because this is actually a copy of the original world, because the original world level.dat got corrupted at some point. I don't exactly know how, but I had to make a copy in order to reset it, and that probably just reset the amplified tag. Now we are back to amplified terrain, and it has created some interesting effects. If I just get some gunpowder and some paper. Paper, there's some paper here. And we will go on a little flight. There we go. To have a look. I do have my lectures on, so we shall be able to fly over there in a jiffy. Right. Let's climb up here, and it's over this way. Yeah, this way. Let's go. Woo! That's the first time I've actually ever been able to fly the Elytra first time without just splapping into the water. And this way. So I just kind of flew this way because I figured this would be a good way to fly, and I found out some interesting things. We have an ocean monument in the different terrain, but we also have a witch hut. And this witch hut does actually spawn witches. You can see one there. And if we keep flying this way, it's being a bit slow to load at the moment. There is an ocean monument over here. I don't know why the world is being so slow to load. Ooh. I should probably be careful. So, in the future, hello, there's a few little islands. I can make a little base over here for the ocean monument. So, in the future, I will be able to make a witch farm, which is very handy because, as you can see, it's in the middle of the ocean. I've got no idea why it's done this. I assume the world generation changed at some point, but the witch hut was already chosen to spawn here. Shut up, Miss Witch. This spawn was probably already chosen for the witch hut. I've absolutely no idea why the world generation would have changed, but it's changed. Possibly we're in a new seed or something because of the new copy, but yeah, you live with what you get. So that is basically the extent of the damage caused. Yeah, over here there's a little bit more, I think. Yeah, here there's a few chunks. Hello, there's a village. Is there actually any village in this village? No. So the village started generating and the rest of the village should be here. But there is instead birch trees. There are going to be some very odd terrain differences due to this bug, which is a bit annoying, but hey ho, you gotta live with it. Yeah. We'll get to fixing this at some point. I don't know when I'm going to fix it. It's going to be a massive project though. Anyway, time to head back to the base in order to discuss what the plan is. So, cow farm. I'll talk about it when we fly over. And then we shall do it. So the idea with the... Ooh, let's go for a fly through here. I'm getting very distracted at the moment because I don't tend to fly around too much. So the idea is for the... For the mob farms, that's just lava, not a torch. The idea for the mob farms, I'm lost, is to have the actual farms hidden and then to have animals roaming around and then as decoration. Crazy, what is with the world loading today? You can see all of my base. So if we go up, that was terrible, let me just end the poll. So the idea is that you have a fence along here, probably let's use andesite as the block. So you have a fence running along there, and then you have cows roaming around in this area. My path is probably going to be around here. I haven't actually planned out where the path is going to be. So if you imagine, there's a path here, and then you come down, there are cows roaming around. Let me just fill in this with dirt. And then in the corner, there is going to be the actual farm. And the idea of the farm is that you don't actually see any of it unless it's operational. So what happens is you will push a button. Let's say that there's a button here. You will push a button, and then the floor drops away and cows will rise up. And then you breed the cows, and then once you bred the cows, you click the button, and then they all fall back down, and the floor closes up, and there are no sign of the cows. The cow sounds are disguised because you have cows around making lots of mooing, so it will be a mystery. And then when you want to acquire your beef, because this bit will be automatic, or there'll be another button elsewhere to select for cooking. So you have two buttons, one for making the cows to come up, why am I nearly saying sheep, and the other to cook the cows, because the idea is that we have two different compartments. One is for the adult cows and one is for the baby cows, which drop down after you breed. And so once you have enough adult cows, you then have baby cows. That doesn't really make sense. So basically, if we have this being the baby cows, this is a very common design, just jazzed up a bit. And then you have a partition, and then you have the adult cows. The adult cows pop up, and then there's a partition which splits up the baby and the adult cows, and then you have the baby cows here, which when grown up, you then press this button and the baby cows are no more. And that's basically the plan. Though I do need to come up with a few design ideas, because I've already designed the redstone to go behind it, but what we need to do is we need to figure out the kind of the overall design, which I'm gonna get started on while we're on tape, and then I'm going to go away and have a bit of a play around with the design. So the idea is that the entire thing will be dirt. I don't actually have any materials on me that will really help in this case, so I'm going to build until we run out of materials, and then I'm going to go away, have a bit of a play off camera, and see what we come up with. So then you have a fence. This is all just random blocks to help visualize it, and then I'll come over later and pretty it up. And let's say we dig away here, and then I need to like make this more like this, so I'm going to dig in, let's say here. Doop. Let's say dig in here. Let me just quickly check the time. Still got 10 minutes. And then, yes, I picked a very bad time to record because I've got like 20 minutes to record this bit. And then you... will this look any good? Let's have a look. I'm just making a kind of a basic arch shape just to break up the wall a little bit. Yeah, I think if I bring... Did I cut away that wall? Yeah, let's cut away that. Do I have ender pearls? I have one ender pearl left. Let's go up here. And we will remove all of this dirt up to here, let's say. And that dirt. And let's trim that, and that away. And that. Whoop. And can we climb back up? We can. Let's remove this block here as well. And let's fill in all of this and let's see how we're going for the overall shape. So the idea is that this will be some sort of fence so you can look out upon your kingdom. And this will all be lit up so no mobs shall spawn. Let's just throw in a few torches for now just to remind me that this all needs to be lit up, because otherwise we'll have various monsters falling in upon us. So yeah, that's kind of alright. If I just pop you into the corner. So that could be reshaped. I'll play around with the shaping up of the overall area once we've done it. So the idea is that you have a path that comes down, and then you have cows all around, and then I think we'll have to have probably a fenced away area, so the cows can't get into it, but we can. So then we just go click. It'll probably be in this corner here actually. I think that'll probably be the easiest way. And then you can come across, breed the cows and leave, and you'll be happy. So yeah, I am going to have a little bit of a play around and we shall see what we have in the future. So, let's have a look at the cow farm from a distance. As you can see, there is a little dirt pole there. Let me just get rid of that. Oop. No, goodbye, dirt pole. I was just taking a photo of the cow farm from a distance, and this is what it looks like at the moment. So I did dig in that wall a bit. I still haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with this wall, but I'm pretty happy with it. Let me just hop up and actually get inside. So I was a bit stuck on how to meld the fences to the hill, and I decided I might as well add in these two little features. They do look a little bit too pristine for the area, which is why I tried to play around with kind of that idea, so it's less kind of, it's less perfect and uniform and more kind of spread up. On the floor we got hay bales, we've got trodden dirt for where all the cows have done their business. We've got some hidden lighting here. Yeah, there's no real way of kind of hiding that, so it's fairly obvious hidden lighting, though I do need to switch out all these leaves for jungle leaves once I find it. And over here, if I have my hoe out, this is how we get in and out of the farm. There is a little observer here which fires down into here, which powers this. This is just a little bit of delay. Yes, that is because when this block here, I should have some ender pearls upon me. I do. When this block here turns back to grass, it does activate it. And the way that this works is when you hoe the dirt or the grass, this block here pushes out and turns it back into a normal thing. So then it pushes back. So the extended tick here is so that once this turns into grass, it doesn't just spit it out. It spits out, it waits for a sec, and then it pulls back in. So this is just a way to stop the block getting forced out, because that was an issue when I first built this. And then this is the delay, just to make sure that you can climb up nice and easily when you do the door. And then you can do this at any time. I'll probably have to throw in a hoe dispensary somewhere to make sure that I have enough hoe, because this is running out fairly fast. And plans have changed in terms of the cow farm. Before, I was planning on having the floor to drop away. I already had a design for that. Funnily enough, I left Discord open. And I can't change it. What a pity. So, you're going to hear some beeping in the background from now on. So, instead, what we're going to have is we are going to be having these two gates here. This one does look like it's for decoration because we are going to be using this one. So the idea is that this wall will pop back, and then the cows shall be situated right here. Hello, I'm a cow. Right. And then the idea is that there is an input here, which is going to be secret, top secret, and that kind of drops away the wall. And the input is, I do not have any materials on it, is going to be a torch key. I do not have any materials to build a torch. I do, but yeah, let's jump up here and let's build a quick torch. So the idea is, let's just use all of these because otherwise I'll be running out of space. The idea is that when you put a torch here, it'll open the door, which is not exactly needed, and the block is going to retract. And then this will also retract. And then when you're done with the farm, you hit this, and then this will extend, and this will extend back. And this is just for the breeding. For the slight genocide of cows, we are going to be having a elevator or something. I haven't exactly decided yet, so it'll probably be in this wall here. Probably be some activation device somewhere, maybe a button hidden up here, or I could add in a torch key on the floor, like for example here, and then that drops away and pushes back. But yeah, that is the current plan for now. So I am going to get to work on this area here at least, and try and get this bit finished off for today, at least the redstone bit, and then I can work on getting these cows back in. Because at the moment they're still breeding. So, we are back. And I should hopefully have absolutely everything we require for the build. I believe 3 observers, 2 through 6 persons. That should be everything. So hopefully we should be able to build absolutely everything in this build together, because I decided might as well build it together. It's a fairly small build, though I've never actually built the 2 builds together, because I have gone over to a different world and designed it, at least the bits that should incorporate it, and hopefully they should smush together with no problem whatsoever. So if we just go for a nice graceful landing here, let's see. So if the block is going to be here, then the piston has to be here. And I don't have any smooth stone. Let's get some smooth stone out the back of the wall here, because we are going to need to dig a bit more. So the idea with... we're also going to need to dig up a little bit. The idea with the torch key is that it buds out. Wait, no, there should be one more back. That should be there. And then we have a stone block there. That should be it. And then we need to go a couple more blocks out, because we need to fit 2 observers around the back. 1, 2. I've lost them. No, I haven't lost an observer. And then a block, and yeah, and that goes like so. No, it doesn't. It goes like so, and that should be the torch key done. I do have a torch. So, out, and it went to my other bar, and in, out, and in. And it keeps the fence closed. That's lovely. That's just what I wanted. Okay, let's open up the rest so we can build the cow farm bit. Or at least the start of the cow farm. I'm not going to fill it up today because this episode is dragging on a bit. I've already been putting it off. And then I'll probably work on it overnight. Possibly. So... the grass just grew, that's why. So the dispenser goes down here. I'm not going to fill the water in just yet, because otherwise it'll be spitting around randomly. So let's have a think here. Where's the... goes like this, I think. Yeah, it goes like this. You have a tour. No, it's one more lock up. So block there, torch there. Then you observer here? Yeah. Wait. If it pushes out to here, let's do a little bit of thinking. So the outpost has to be here. This is when I'm gonna slightly freeball it because otherwise it'll be a bit different. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to go back a bit because the output should be here by this piston. The input should be just... Wait. Yeah, the input should be one block lower. So this doesn't actually work. So what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to... that should work. Yeah, that'll work. So what I'll do is I'll dig one more down. Observer. Repeater. So far so good. That should retract. Because this is retracted. So far so good. And we are going to go like this, like that, and this is where the plan falls apart. This should be fine. So I need to get a few light sources in here. I'll probably do that after I finish. And repeater there. Block there, block there, and... Right, let's drop down and we can dig out the entrance. Torch there. Now hopefully... And now I just need to wire in this part here. So this should wire down to there. And... redstone dust there. Okay, so hopefully... this needs to be emptied because it's active. If I click this... Good! I'm trapped. That worked as expected, because there should be a bit of delay between this retracting cow. Can you please move your bum? There we go. And then that, it retracts, and it clicks open. That's it. I think we're done. Is it me? Retracts. So it should, when this is powered, okay, that still seems a bit wrong. It should be that this should fire. It should fire first, I thought. Why are you not firing when I think you should be firing? It seems to work, but I'm not entirely certain whether it is working. So, that is good. It should retract, and then the water should fire. Yeah, that is working. That is working. So, now all I need to do is I need to fill up with cows. If I just get my hoe out. Yeah, the reason why this block is here is so the cows can't walk up. Because if there were to be a block just up all the time, there's a chance they might just go for a little bit of a stroll. Because pathfinding of mobs will always try and find their way out of an enclosed space. Let's just breed up this cow and this cow. So the idea with the delay is that it's enough time for me to run up and jump, but it's not enough time for, hopefully, those guys to pathfind. Unless they are mooching around in this corner, because they're pathfinding to here, if they possibly do. I don't know exactly how the pathfinding in this game works. They hopefully shouldn't start wandering off. And this is just, this here I need to work on. But yeah, that's it, I think. So the idea is, I'm just going to quickly fill this in and I will come back and light it up later. So that's what it looks like, innocent view. Then when you hit this button, that retracts. You come over here, you breed your cows, and then you come away. That's going to get annoying. The torch just flies off wherever it pleases. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it does require some work. Well, for example, need some cows. That's going to get really annoying, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that because now it's like really hidden. Like, if you were just a casual stroller by and you'd be like, this is a pleasant cow farm. I'm only going to kill 1 or 2 because otherwise I would deplenish the local stock, and then you can go on your way and be happy with your life. But then the true owner, aka me, even though this is single player, so I'm just doing this. That staircase here was just to get the cows up because, yeah, I had to take them from my sheep pens all the way over, not sheep pen, animal pens, all the way over there. But yeah, I'm pretty liking the feel of this so far. So hopefully by the beginning of the next episode, we should have some cows bred up and in there, and then we can get to work on the killing chamber of the cow farm. It's going to be fairly simple, but the plan is on how to make the room underground, because the idea is that you drop down a level somehow. I haven't decided whether it'll be here or whether there'll just be a separate way down in this pathing system here, in order to get to the cows that are ready to be killed. So yes, that should do it for today.